What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network, y'all. And today I want to talk about our favorite characters as far as Dragon Ball games are concerned. And of course, if the possibility of this game having multiple character playthroughs, who will you be playing with the most? But before all of that, y'all, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, doesn't cost you anything at all. And it helps us to continue doing what we enjoy doing and making content. Now on with the video. So I don't know, y'all. Like I said, my computer's been wonky. YouTube has been wonky. So if this is lagging, if it doesn't get all the video, I apologize. I fixed it before, but obviously the issue keeps coming up. I'm still working on getting a new laptop so we can rectify the issue completely. But I digress. So with the new game coming out, like I said, y'all, we don't know if we're gonna play as Goku only or if we're gonna play with other characters, but it did spark my interest as in who is your favorite Dragon Ball character? Who throughout all Dragon Ball games have you enjoyed playing with the most? And for me, I would have to say starting out it was Goku, I guess, because iconically everybody's kind of attracted to Goku initially when they get into the Dragon Ball series because it is the story of Goku. However, mine has shifted a lot towards Vegeta years ago, actually. Whereas now, my favorite character is Vegeta. I love to see Vegeta's fights. I love to see his demeanor, and also, in my opinion, Vegeta has some of the most in-depth character development in all of Dragon Ball because he starts out as this villain in a sense, and he goes through this emotional change. And even though Goku is the main character and Dragon Ball is the story of Goku, we actually see how Earth has impacted Goku. We can see how that's played out long term through Vegeta. So with Vegeta coming in, being evil and everything like that, through Dragon excuse me, through Dragon Ball Z becoming more humane in a sense, I guess. And then Dragon Ball Super is where we really start to see them focus more on Vegeta's humanity, even though he's a Saiyan, but yet and still seeing that development of him with his daughter being born, and he's still trying to uphold this tough guy persona and things like that. But we see him even against Lord Beerus, you know, having a sense of pride more towards his family. And in the Tournament of Powers, where it came to a head, where he was able to achieve a new form, finally, in a sense, in my opinion, breaking away from the chase of being better than Goku and being better than Vegeta, being better than himself. He basically said, Kakarot, you can have your Ultra Instinct. I'm going to achieve power the way that I have been trying to all this time. And he's been getting it done. And I like the way that it's going because it seems as if they're going to explore different routes of Saiyan evolution in a sense. And so I'm excited to see where Vegeta is going to go with that. But to see him change as a character and still maintain that bad acery, uh, my most iconic moment would have to have been when he fought androids. When he fought the androids, I think it wasn't 17 and 18, it was 19. I think was the chubby white android. Anyway, but the Big Bang attack. I mean, just seeing him transform into Super Saiyan and talk about his struggle and how he just finally let go. And when he let go, that's when it happened. You know, one thing that I love about anime is so true to life. And there's so many life stories that you can learn in anime. And one of those is um I guess I relate to Vegeta so much because there's things in my life that I'm chasing after and I'm chasing and chasing and chasing and it's like I can never reach them, and there's people out there who just seem to fall out the bed into their hopes and dreams, and goals and reaching them. And it seems as if in my life, person, I can't speak for others, but in my life, it seems that when I let go, like Vegeta did before he turned Super Saiyan, when I just finally, you know what, I give up. I'm just gonna basically go with the flow. That's when it happened. And I've lived that. And even though I've lived that, you still go back to chasing and chasing and chasing something different until you remember your past achievements and letting go and how those things came to you. And the same thing happened with Vegeta because even though he let go, he finally gave up in a sense. Even in the Majin Buu saga, when he finally was like, Kakarot, you're the best. I'm not going to be better than you in a sense. We still find him later pursuing to be better than Goku. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just so many relations, relating to Vegeta in a sense to me as to why he is my favorite character. And as far as playing with them in the games and things like that, it is extremely fun because you carry that persona over. And I like games that encapture his fighting style of just brute force and overwhelming you with key attacks and things like that. My only desire is that I wish that you could get to a point where you could just, I mean, they have Vegeta's attacks where he's just firing a bunch of key blasts, but I mean, they don't go over the top with it. They don't do it like it's done in the anime, like whenever Cell came back and killed Trunks, or rather shot Trunks. I don't think Trunks actually died because they didn't have to wish him back. I can't recall. But anyway, I digress. Y'all know the point where I'm talking about. And he's just unloading these key blasts on Cell, just and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The games don't capture that. I mean, it's a limit to what you can do with it. I understand it's a game and you have people just sitting there spamming the key button, firing a bunch of key blasts and stuff like that. But, if you have a game that has multiple supers, that would make a pretty awesome super attack, or ultimate attack rather, because he even used it against Beerus, and it's just so awesome. I mean, Vegeta's the type that'll knock you through a mountain, and then send a big bang attack straight into the mountain to blow you up with whatever's left. Goku's not so much so, and then you got Broly who's just brute force smashing your face in the ground. Just it's just so awesome, the different personality aspects of it. But I was always interested in, seeing other people's favorite characters, why that's your favorite character, who do you play with, enjoy playing with in the games the most. And to me, I guess my favorite version of Vegeta has to be Majin Vegeta, or Vegeta during the Buu saga, because that's whenever he fought Dweepui, and that man just so awesome an experience watching that and reliving that. Dweepui's all cocky and stuff, talking about the Earth is 10 times that of the gravity of Earth, and Vegeta was like, you said 100 times, then you may have an advantage, but 10 times, and he's like, I hardly feel it, and it was just send chills up your spine, and he just boom speed rushes in, and he does this key attack where he has his hands basically right there in front of his chest. And I love that move so much. I was like, that is really awesome. And I remember playing the Rage and Blast series where they actually made that a super attack. It wasn't Xenoverse uses it as Vegeta's grapple attack. And that's another game that uses it. I think they use it in Fighters as well. But I liked it. I liked Raging Blast because they actually made it a super attack. And here was the cool thing about it. If you used it to finish off your opponent, okay, so whenever you do a ultimate attack, your opponent would disappear from the screen. They wouldn't be on the screen anymore. And if you finish them with that. But what was cool is if you finished people with that attack, even though it was a super attack for Vegeta, they wouldn't be on the screen anymore. And I thought that was so cool, man. I used to love doing that. And I hated that Xenoverse didn't make that a super attack. They made it his grapple attack. Because it's not realistic, because Vegeta used that as a finish move, not as a move to throw somebody or create space. So kudos to Rage and Blast for doing that the right way. But that move right there, I enjoyed it so much. It was kind of like one of those moves where, dude, I'm not even going to waste a Final Flash or a Big Bang attack on you. I'm just going to do this in my base form. And I don't know, just Vegeta in the Buu saga was awesome. And then when he allowed himself to get taken over by Majin Buu, fighting Goku and then fighting Buu, and just, him finally waking up to being what it means to be an Earthling. It was just iconic, man. And all through Dragon Ball Super, I just love the character development of Vegeta. And if they ever did a spinoff, I would love to see Vegeta's adventures, in a sense, even though I know they were treacherous. He was pretty bad, guy there. But I would love to see his childhood, seeing him growing up and seeing him going to these different planets, conquering planets with Nappa. And I think that would be really, really cool. It was really cool to see a little bit of that in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But so if we do get multiple characters in this game, I'm definitely gonna be playing with Vegeta. I can't wait to see that and see where they go with that. But y'all, that's all I got for today, man. Let me know in the comment section down below, who is your favorite Dragon Ball character, and who is your favorite character that you enjoy playing with in the games. That's all I got for right now, y'all. Till next time, thanks for watching.